It's a feel-good focus. This ain't a cracked out.
Hey,
focus.
Garage Gym Homie.
With some dancing.
Focus.
Let's get
Cracked
into
out.
Hey, focus.
Grandpa Gym Homie.
With some dancing.
Focus.
Let's get into Is it worth it? Focus set after set. Focus, man.
Oh, I was excited.
Set after set. Is it worth it? Focus set after set. Focus, man.
I was excited.
Set after set. Is it worth it? Worth it. Worth it. Worth it.
What up, what up? It's Garage Gym Homie, and today I'm reviewing Global Formula's bioLIT, Nootropic. Is it worth it? Before we get into this here, please click the subscribe button. I got content coming out all the dang time for you. So click subscribe and let's get into this, man. Homies, hope you're feeling amazing, living from the heart, staying out of your head, man. It's noisy up here. This is what's trying to destroy you. You'll never go wrong, man, following this. And this is where God is, man, deep down within here, man. So anyway, you can hit me in the email, garagegymhomie@gmail.com. If you're a struggling addict or alcoholic, man, I would be honored to guide you, do what I can to be helpful, take you through the 12 steps. That's my purpose, man. Let's be a light to the world, man. Stop thinking about your dang self all the time. Think about what you can do for others. Listen, man, you want to know the key to happiness? I'm going to give it to you right now, man. Don't think about your own happiness, man. Think about somebody else's happiness. See what happens, man. You could spend all this time praying for happiness, why don't you pray for somebody else's happiness, man? That's the key right there, man. GGH here to put you up on $1 million game. Now let's get down to business, quit monkeying around. Time to start pumping some freaking iron. Here we go. Homie, so I just recently reviewed their bioheat? That was their, was it bioheat? Yeah, they have two fat burners. I think it was bioheat, the pills. And nice daily fat burner, man. Actually, it's not. It had DMAA on the label, and so I wouldn't say it's a daily, but it was a hitter. That's what I'll say. It was a hitter. And furthermore, I've reviewed their Bio Freak. OMG, that boy spanked me on my butt. And then there's this, man. And then I got their pump formula, homie. So let's get down to business, man. This is their nootropic formula. This is a heck of a label, man. Supplement facts, 3 capsules in a serving, and you get 30 servings in a container, man. Listen how loaded this is. So I'll also link below where to get it with a code. NutriCartel carries their line. You can get all the Global Formula stuff with discount code GGH15. Here we go, man. Let's get down to it. Caffeine anhydrous. 350 milligrams, man. That is a stimulant, man. That's going to stimulate. Muconiperina L-Dopa, 250 milligrams. L-Dopa, that gives you like a, that's like a feel-good hitter, man. N-acetyl L-tyrosine, 200 milligrams. That's for focus. Juglans Regia extract, homie. They're claiming DMHA, man. Is this that higher than giraffe vagina, high on the pee-pee tingle scale DMHA? That Fauci lab leak theory DMHA? Or is this that English walnut UK trash DMHA, man? You know, that Snickle Fritz DMHA. We're going to find out by the pee-pee tingle scale, homie. The only channel on YouTube with a pee-pee tingle scale. The pee-pee tingles are how you determine how good the DMHA is. You know, that good DMHA that makes your pee-pee tingle. All right, man, so then you got this phenylalanine hydrochloride, 100 milligrams, like a PA. That's another feel-good, kind of pairs well with caffeine and all that. Infinergy, homie, has dicaffeine malate, 75 milligrams. That gives us, well, the Infinergy yields 75% caffeine, so whatever 75% of that is, you know, a little over 50 whatever, 60 milligrams or whatever. So there's over 400 milligrams of caffeine in here. Then you got synephrine hydrochloride, man, 50 milligrams, more stimulant, heart rate action, yada, yada. Naringin, 50 milligrams. Octopamine, man, 30 milligrams. Then you got Noopept. That's a nootropic, homie. That gets you focused and dialed in, thinking about the weights, forgetting about your Tinder dates. Why? Because women don't like you, son. Left swipes on you all day, homeboy. Right swipes on GGH. Now get down to business, start shredding down for spring. Time to do some dang cardio, man. Hygenamine hydrochloride, 20 milligrams, another STIM. N-methyltrimine hydrochloride, that's that NMT, 20 milligrams. Huperzine A, 10 milligrams. So whatever freaking micrograms that yields, and that's another nootropic gets you focused in. Black pepper fruit extract, 5 milligrams to absorb all this. Rudisepine, 5 milligrams. That's an interesting ingredient, man. At higher dosages, like 100 milligrams, I believe that's in like sleep supplements, and it helps detox the brain from caffeine. So I'm not sure what it does at 5 milligrams. I got to assume there's some nootropic benefits or something. I ain't one of you Bill Nye homies. I ain't one of you fancy college folk, well-studied Harvard professors, man. I just take the dank pills and say my experience, man. From a guy who loves pumping iron, just a workout guy who's got a love and passion for helping other people, man, and for getting freaking shredded, homie, right in my own dang home. That's where I come from. And then, if that wasn't enough, you got alpha-yohimbine as Revolfia consensus, however you pronounce that. So whatever form of alpha-yo that is, you know, there's all different kind. And this is 3 milligrams, man. So we don't know what the alpha-yo is gonna feel like. Well, I do, and I'm gonna share my experience because I took the pills, I came down to the dance floor, it's time for some serious cardio. So I just use this as a fat burner, man, essentially. I used it pre-cardio as a pre-workout for cardio, man. And I'm here to share my experience, homie. So you can take my experience and hopefully find value in it to whether this is right for you or not. Okay, man. So listen, I took the pills. I came down. 15 minutes after ingesting the pills, I got down to business on the stair mill. So I'm watching the watch, man, and 20 minutes after ingesting it, I've started to feel awake. And this was an interesting experience. Let me just tell you that, man. Started to feel awake, started to feel alert, and I woke up, man. It contributed to a pretty nice cardio session, man. Nothing crazy. To be honest with you, man, during cardio, my heart rate didn't really get up more than like 138, 140, man, which really surprised me because when I looked at the label, I thought this thing would smack. It didn't, man. So I get off cardio, man. So that's 35 minutes. I did 36 minutes of cardio. And so now I've ingested it. It's been about 45 minutes. I get off cardio. I'm like, I'm not really feeling much, man. I mean, this is a crazy freaking label full of stimulants, caffeine, tons of stimulants, focus ingredients. This is a heck of a label. So I'm thinking, this is kind of bunk, man. This is kind of bunk. So I go up, man. I shower up. I get fresh. I'm getting ready for work. Now it's been about an hour. And all of a sudden, man, it's like it creeped in. I started feeling stimmed up real good, man. It took a full hour for it to come in to really tell that something happened. And then I started feeling real stimmed up, man. So for the next hour to hour and a half, it kept building. And then I realized, man, I'm on one, homies. I was stimmed up. And I'm going to describe the experience, man. So first of all, just for that reason alone, I would not want to pump iron with this. So a lot of nootropics, like you can take, add a pump formula. You could take like a nootropic, add a pump formula, and it'll make like a great pre-workout, you know, nootropic with a pump formula. This I wouldn't reach for that purpose, only because it took so long to come in. But I'm telling you, man, once it came in, this was an all-day experience, man. I mean, this lasted all day. This is a true nootropic, homie, meaning the mental completely outweighs the physical. The physical was there. There was no heart rate, nothing like that. It was a complete... The physical was there enough to make you awake, moving, alert, all that. But it's not the kind where you can't sit still at the dang office. If you bums have a job like I do, man, and you go to the office, I mean, you're gonna be productive as heck on this. So it's kind of similar to like high-tech Lipidrine in the sense that it takes so long to creep in, but it doesn't feel and it also actually has wired energy like that. I felt wired on it, but unlike Lipidrine, this has a very feel-good. More of a feel good, it's more of a positive feeling. You feel good. It's not like you're super high or there's no euphoria or anything like that, but the DMHA is real on it, man. You can get some good pee-pee tingles. I'd say the pee-pee tingles, homie, are like a 6.5 on it, man. So you gotta remember, it's not like a pre-workout where it's like DMHA is the star of the show, but at the same time, the DMHA is there, and it is kind of the star of the show, if that makes sense. It's not the star of the show, but it's right there on the front lines, homie. Like, you're feeling that DMHA. It's just not like super crazy high euphoric DMHA kind of feel. It's more of that clean, very clean, productive energy, like I'm going. Like the very productive, nootropic, wired energy. You're very alert, very awake. Nothing to be scared of, homie. Even the 3 milligrams of alpha yo, if you would have asked me how much alpha yo is in here, like without looking at the label, I'd probably say, if any, like a milligram. So it doesn't feel like there was no, basically what I'm attempting to say to you is that I had no negative side effects, is what I'm trying to say. And even it was very interesting too, because I felt that good DMHA feeling, like the DMHA in here. I do believe it's probably like Juglins, like it's probably more of maybe a natural form of DMHA, because it's there. But what I was saying, it didn't like crush my appetite, meaning like I was hungry, man. Like after cardio, getting to the office, I was ready to smash down some food, and it still had that illicit feeling. So this does feel, it's definitely an illicit nootropic. I'm telling you, man, it gave me a good 7 hours of energy, man. 7 hours of good, productive, feel-good energy. I mean, this is after the day, and I still feel it. Like I still feel the DMHA there. I still feel that I took something illicit this morning. It's still there. So the it's a true nootropic, homie. Like your focus is going to be on par to the point where I didn't really even want to talk to anyone. Not in a bad way, not in like a cringy way, like, oh, leave me alone. More of just like, I'm freaking like, you're not in that talkative, yappy kind of mood really because of whatever stims come together. Sometimes the stims don't come together. You Mr. Motor Mouth, you're talking junk with the homies, all that. This was more of a, I'm like productive as heck today. Stay out of my way because I'm getting some stuff done, homeboy. That's what I felt like. So 3 caps, man, the full serving was nothing to be scared of. I just thought it would be like a very alpha yo based product, but that's what I get, man, for thinking. See, we make plans in our head and it doesn't turn out like that, man. My whole life was planned in here where my disease is, and hey, you know, my life didn't turn out the way I planned it to be. It turned out way better, homeboy, because of the power of God, son. If you're feeling the power of God, hit the dang like button, homeboy. Hit the dang subscribe button. Tell your dang priest, tell your rabbi, tell whoever you want, man, about the GGH channel. But yeah, man, really nice product right here. Really enjoyed it. It made my whole day. It made my whole day what it was. It was I had this kind of wired focus, positive feeling, energy, not super euphoric, some mood elevation, but that's not the star of the show. Focus, get stuff done, productive feeling was the star of the show. No negative side effects. Don't take it late in the day if you're me. Not the 3 caps, man. I didn't take less than 3 caps. I wouldn't take 3 caps late in the day because you're going to be on one, man. You're going to be going. That's what I got. Garage Gym Homies. Always going to give it to you straight till the end of days. I'm fired up now, son. If you liked the review, subscribe to the channel. If you didn't freaking like the review, also subscribe to the channel. Together, let's get this dang muscle. I'm out.